The Yankees moved within a game of the AL East lead on Friday night with a 4-1 victory over the Orioles in Baltimore as the team tries to put together a winning streak before the All-Star break. Let's talk about the Bronx Bombers. We're going to do it with the host of Yankees Morning Brew, my guy Hector Beauchamp, joins me now. Hector, how are you doing? It's been rough times for the Yankees lately, but how are you doing? I hope you're doing okay.
I'm doing good, Dexter. I'm trying to have a positive attitude and a positive outlook when it comes to the Yankees for the month of June or for the past few days.
Yeah, no, June was rough for the Yankees. July hasn't started off so great, but you're staying positive. I like to hear that. So let's try to keep some positive energy. Trying to.
Yeah.
Let's try to keep the positive energy during this interview. So the Yankees pitching, it's struggled lately. You know that, Hector, and you also know that all ball clubs need their aces to pitch like aces when it actually matters. And Gerrit Cole pitched like an ace on Friday night. What impressed you about his performance against the O's on Friday?
What impressed me the most is, like you said, when your team is struggling, you need your ace to step up. And that's what Gerrit Cole did yesterday. 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 7 strikeouts, and 1 walk. And I think that was the key in his outing was the walk. We've seen since Gerrit Cole comes back against the Mets, Gerrit Cole was struggling. I think he walked about 5, maybe 6 batters in that outing against the Mets. So to see Gerrit Cole step up and show out against the Baltimore Orioles, a team that we're chasing in the American League, it's very important, and it's good to see Gerrit Cole have that outing. Hopefully, this type of outing, the positive vibes from this outing can carry over and the rest of the starting rotation can feed off of it. Even though the Yankees have been struggling since June 12th, the Yankees ERA for the team overall, they have a 3.57 team ERA, which is still 4th in all of Major League Baseball.
Right, and you hope that they can improve upon that or be better than what they had before, but we will see what the Yankees do. But a good start from Gerrit Cole on Friday night. Now, we got to talk about what happened in this game. A little kerfuffle, if you want to call it, whatever word you want to use. Clay Holmes, his 0-2 pitch in the bottom of the 9th inning, drilled Heston Kjerstad in the helmet, leading to both benches clearing. There were no punches thrown, just some pushing, just some shoving. But do you think this, Hector, do you think the benches clearing combined with Friday's victory is something that can spark the Yankees, team who's lost 18 out of their last 26 games, is getting into a bit of a kerfuffle with your AL East rival and getting a win? Is that something that can help the Yankees going forward?
Well, it could definitely motivate your team, and that goes for both sides because both the New York Yankees and Baltimore Orioles, they have been struggling. When you look at their records, the Yankees are 7-3 in their last 10 games. Baltimore is 6-4 in their last 10 games. So both teams have been struggling right now. And I'm going to just say this right now. I don't think Clay Holmes was out there having bad intentions, wanting to hit someone with a 98-mile-per-hour sinker in their head. I don't think Clay Holmes was doing that. I think it was just a mistake. But we know that these teams, they have bad blood. Dating back to their last series at Yankee Stadium when both Gunnar Henderson and Aaron Judge was hit by pitches. So it's interesting to see how the umpires will handle the warnings before the games even start. I just want to throw out a stat right now. Since the Orioles and Yankees have faced off against each other this season, the Baltimore Orioles, the Yankees have hit 10 of their players. The Baltimore Orioles have only hit 3 Yankee players for this season. But when you look at the season overall, the Yankees are leading Major League Baseball with 62 opposing batters hit. And that's an alarming stat to have. You can have a phenomenal team ERA, but when you're allowing the opposing team to get on base via walks and via hitting them, that's not a good recipe if you want to win many games.
No, it definitely isn't. And I agree with you. I don't think Clay Holmes, and he said this, it was not intentional, just to be clear. So I'm not saying that this is going to incite any beef, but you do have to watch what happens in the rest of the series following this, as you mentioned, how the umpires handle it. And then does it motivate the Yankees? But you made a good point. It could also motivate the Orioles on the other side. So we'll see how all that plays out. Okay.
You saw that manager, Brendan Hyde, he got upset. He wanted to fight half for the Yankees, but then he was furious trying to go after Austin Wells, but at the same time, Aaron Judge was like pushing back half of the Baltimore Orioles team. So it was funny to see, but credit to Brendan Hyde for stepping up and defending his players.
Yeah, I always think it's hilarious in these situations when whatever happens, and sometimes it's warranted that somebody wants to take on the whole team, but you know they're not going to take on the whole team.
Yeah.
So I find it hilarious too. So I hear you on that. So with all that said, and the Yankees getting this win on Friday, they're going to try to win back-to-back games for the first time in a month on Saturday, which is crazy that they haven't done that. But how imperative is it that they accomplish that for one, and then win a series and keep the good vibes going right now. I know some Yankee fans are going to want to sweep here over the Orioles, but how important is it that he just get back-to-back wins for the first time in a month?
I know Yankee fans on Yankees Twitter, they're calling for the Yankees to sweep the Baltimore Orioles. But you and I, we was having the discussion backstage. I just want the Yankees to win the series. It's been a long time since June 12th, and June 12th was the last time the Yankees won a series. They took 3 out of 4 against the Kansas City Royals, and ever since then, the New York Yankees, they've have had the worst record in all of Major League Baseball. So yes, as much as I want to see the Yankees sweep, we need to just win the series. What's most important is the fact that with all the struggles the Yankees have had since June, we are still 1 game behind the Baltimore Orioles. We still have the 3rd best record in the American League and the 4th best record in all of Major League Baseball. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I've been saying this on my show. I've been saying it on different Twitter spaces. It is a marathon. It's 162 games for a reason. You're going to win 60. You're going to lose 60. It's the next 42 that determine if your team is in the postseason or sitting home in October. So Yankee fans, relax, calm down. Like my grandmother always says, cálmate, take it easy.
There you go. You got to take it easy. You got to have the positive vibes. I don't know if Yankee fans are going to be able to do that, but we'll have to see what the Yankees can do moving forward. Has been a rough stretch. They've lost 18 out of their last 26 games. They did get a win on Friday. Going to look to get back-to-back wins on Saturday. That is my guy, Hector Beauchamp. Check him out with Morning Brew Sports, hosting Yankees Morning Brew. Hector, always a pleasure to talk to you. Glad that you are in a positive space. Stay that way, okay, man? Stay that way.
I'm trying, Dexter. Hopefully, the next time we talk, I keep this positive attitude.
That's it. I don't want to see you angry and upset over the Yankees. I want them to bring some positivity into your life. Always good talking
Yes,
to you,
sir.
my friend. Thank you.
Great talking to you, Dex. Have a good one.